Good morning, friends. Lesson 15-8 focuses in on repeated reasoning. You're actually going to need not just a pencil for this lesson, you're going to need a supply box, crayons, and etc. So if you're watching this in the computer lab, go get your supply box. You're going to need crayons. So the directions for number 2, up at the top, you can put your name on it. That'd be a great start. Pages are 903, 903, 904. It says, Marie, solve each problem, use crayons to color, explain your work. Marie wants to put a rectangular design on a t-shirt. The design must have 4 colors with an equal share for each color. Create 2 possible designs. So here's my tip. You need 4 different colors. 4 colors here and 4 colors here, but different designs. Figure out how many squares there are total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's 20 squares total. 20 divided by 4 is groups of 5. So you're going to essentially need 5 colors. So I'll do the first design for you. And then you have to explain your work here. So here's like a dark red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do a black. 1, oh, that's purple, sorry. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do a black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And last but not least, I'll do yellow, something light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what do I need? It says 4 colors, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. I've got a red and a black and a purple and a yellow. So it says explain your work. Well, I used 4 colors and colored in 5 squares. I mean, that's essentially what you're doing here. So I could have gone up and down, I could have gone horizontal, I could have gone diagonal. As long as I'm doing, each color has 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's essentially 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 20. Now you've got to come up with your own design for number 2. Now it says Grant wants to put a circle design on his toy car. So go ahead and color this one in. I've already explained here. Grant wants to put a circle design on his toy car. The design must have 3 colors with an equal share for each color. Create 2 possible designs. So you need thirds here. So divide this into thirds. Thirds are 3 equal parts. Now, can you have the same equal parts? Yeah, this one has the same equal parts and the same equal parts. So just divide both of the circles into equal parts and then get 3 colors and color them different design and then explain it. Over here, how I explained it over here. I explained it, I used 3 colors with 3 equal parts and explain that down here. If you have to pause it, go ahead and pause it and design those 3 colors. On the back, a lot of words. Miss Walton created this rectangular tile design. So it looks like here, got a design over here. What share of the design is orange? What share of the design is yellow? How many shares is the whole design? How many is the thirds is the whole? How does Miss Walton's design show equal shares? Okay, so it looks like over here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow, 1, 2, 3, 4 orange, and 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow. So how does Miss Walton's design show equal shares? Explain. I would just explain it. How does it show equal shares? How is it equal? What do you have? How many do you have of the first share of yellow, the second share of orange, the third share of yellow? Over here it says, what share of this design is orange? What share of the design is yellow? How many shares is the whole design? How many thirds is the whole? So this is a third, this is a third, and this is a third. You have a third here in the orange, and a third here in the other yellow. So there's two. So when it says what share of the design is orange, how much of the share is orange? If this is thirds, this is a third of the squares, a third of the squares, and a third of the squares. What share of the design is orange? When you're writing fractions, this is 1 out of 3 shares. There's 3 shares. Think of it as like a piece of pie. That's a piece of pie, this is a piece of pie, and this is a piece of pie. Or 3 Legos that build a square. So what share of this design is orange? 1/3 is orange. Why is it 1/3? Where am I getting 1/3? It looks like 4 blocks. Well, it doesn't make any sense. Well, it's 1/3 because there's 3 parts. There's a part of 4 here, part of 4 here, and a part of 4 here. This is essentially 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12. So 4 is a third, a third, and a third. 3 parts equal the 12 total squares. How many shares is the whole? What share of the design is yellow? Well, yellow has a third over here and a third over here. So a third plus a third equals 2/3 is yellow. And last but not least, it says, how many thirds is the whole? The whole design is 3 equal shares. There's 3 equal shares. There's 1 share of yellow, 1 share of orange, another share of yellow. So 3 equal shares. It says copy the tile design, this one above, onto this grid, and then color it orange and yellow to match the design above. So color this down here. All you have to do is describe how you did it. So are you going to start in the top left? You're going to start with just the orange. You're going to start with the yellow and yellow. Just describe how you colored it. You're going to color this down here. And you can make sure you go back and how does Miss Walton's design show equal shares? Explain after having kind of gone through this with me. How is this equal shares? Explain it. You have any questions, come see me. Not turn in.